The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown High School basketball.
He ducks it! Lays it up, got it!
Yes! Three-pointer try.
Yes!
Cedartown wins!
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs basketball. Right here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to courtside for today's action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our coverage of Cedartown High School Lady Dawgs basketball. We're live to you tonight from White, Georgia, northeast Bartow County, as the Cedartown Lady Bulldogs will face the Cass Lady Colonels. Lady Bulldogs 1-2 in region play, 2-6 overall. A very strong showing against the Hiram Lady Hornets last week, or not last week, but last ball game, which was back on Tuesday. Played extremely well. In fact, led part of the ball game and hung with them, only with 7 players available on the bench for Cedartown total, with only two bench players on top of your starting 5. So Lady Bulldogs able to navigate around the short bench. Going to have a little bit bigger of a bench tonight with the return of Charlie Todd and also Mariah Westmoreland, who will be available tonight, and also I believe I see Isabella Rosser out there, who is also available off the bench tonight for the Cedartown Lady Bulldogs. Cass Lady Colonels coming into this matchup with a 2-2 region mark. They lost pretty big to Cartersville on Tuesday night. In fact, I think they only scored 12 points against the Lady Canes. They're 4-6 overall. So we're just about ready to get this one started here. Sam Branch will be joining me a little bit later on in the broadcast as he makes his way over from his full-time job, and he'll be joining me for part of the second half of the ball game and the entire boys matchup, which will be coming up at about 7:30 this evening. Very nice facility here. The gym kind of in the back of the school here at Cass High School, right off of Cass White Road, on the other side of I-75. Having the announcements, both teams are heading toward their respective benches. Going to go ahead and take this timeout. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back as we start action here in just a moment. This 2-minute break here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Welcome back to Cass High School, home of the Lady Colonels and the Colonels, of course. Introduction of the starting lineups for the Cedartown Lady Bulldogs are underway right now. The Lady Dogs wearing their red road jerseys, black numerals outlined in white, Lady on top in white block letters, Dogs below the letters, and a Bulldog logo on the top right on their chest, a C, a pointed C on their shorts. Lady Bulldogs with the introduction of Asia Ware, Kinsley Boozer, Haven Barclay, Camille Solomon, and Anna Kate Bussey, your starting five for the Lady Bulldogs tonight. And your starting five for the home Cass Lady Colonels. Katie Paez, number 2, will get the start for Cass. Also number 4, KK Evans. Jakaya Ware also getting the start for Cass. Anaza Taylor, number 11, also with a start. And number 20, Kylie Miles. So for Cass, Paez, Evans, Ware, Taylor, and Miles for the Lady Bulldogs. Asia Ware, Kinsley Boozer, Haven Barclay, Camille Solomon, and Anna Kate Bussey. Lady Dogs, as we mentioned before, with only 7 players total available and only 2 available on the bench in their game Tuesday night against the Hiram Lady Hornets, able to hold on and just lost by about 6 points, led by that game for part of the time. So we're about ready to tip this one off here. Tipping at the line for the Lady Bulldogs will be Asia Ware, number 3, and for Cass, number 4, KK Evans. And I'm telling you what, Sam's timing is impeccable. He's here right in time for tip.
Impeccable.
I can't believe it.
Well, I would have been here sooner, but I got confused in one of the 18 roundabouts that they've put in.
Exactly. Tip's going to go to Cass, and we're underway. They're going to take it from left to right as number 2, Paez, takes it. They pass to the left side, now back to the center of the key. Down to the left side again, they'll go. Number 20, Kylie Miles. She'll bring it back to the top of the key and throw the ball around to the right side. And looks like Haven Barclay got a hand on it, but they're going to say she kicked the ball. It's going to stay with the Cass Lady Colonels.
Well, whether it's a kick or a hand, it's good to see Haven back on the court for the Lady Dogs. Of course, we missed Haven for a couple of games.
We did have her on Tuesday night, but missed quite a few in that game against Hiram. Cass has the inbounds pass, number 20, Kylie Miles. She'll pass to the left, got it to Paez. Paez back to the center, and it goes to Taylor, and they try to go down low. She'll spin in the paint, almost lost the handle. She's going to take it back, and they're going to get 3 seconds on her, I think, or 5 seconds in the lane, and that is the call. It'll be Cedartown basketball.
Good defensive stand by the Lady Dogs, especially on that opening possession. You know, that's something that's tough for a team to do is play behind. And when you've been struggling like the Lady Dogs have, the last thing you want to do is allow the opponent to get out to a big lead.
Top of key, Asia Ware will check a 3, and it's no good off to the right. The rebound will be taken by the Cass Lady Colonels. Cass in the all-white uniforms with blue letters, blue numbers, a blue trim on the side. Almost got a turnover there. She'll take it to the lane, off the glass, no good. It'll be out of bounds. No, they're going to say it did not go out of bounds. Cass able to cover it. It'll be Evans who takes it back to the outside from the left end. They'll try a 3 from the angle. It's no good, and rebound goes to Asia Ware. Now we got a whistle and a jump ball call. That'll stay with Cedartown. So a tie up there quickly. Cedartown's going to get it back. We're just 45 seconds into this quarter. Minute and 15, I should say, into the quarter, and we have no score. Camille Solomon, the freshman who led all scorers in the game against Hiram, will hand it off to Kinsley Boozer. Boozer has a defender in front of her, tries to drive around her. She'll back off the pressure, gives it now to Barclay. Haven Barclay, the senior. A player right on top of her. Now hands to Solomon. Now to Ware just outside the perimeter. Ware back to the center. It'll be Barclay now with it. Barclay got fouled, but no call. She's able to tiptoe around the line. The pass almost taken out of bounds, and it will be knocked away by Cass. It'll stay with Cedartown. It was Anijah Taylor who knocked that one away.
And when you talk about Haven almost out of bounds, she was tiptoeing on that far sideline, but able to make a good play there for the Lady Dogs to keep it alive.
Solomon gets the inbounds pass underneath to Boozer. Boozer's shot is no good, and that shot clock runs out, and Cass will get the ball back as they did get the rebound, but they're going to call her for palming the ball right at midcourt, and Cedartown's going to get the ball back. So still no score, 6:05 to play first period. Just underway here at Cass.
A really good chance for this Lady Dogs opportunity to go down and finally break this 0-0 tie, put some points on the board.
Camille Solomon to Boozer now. Boozer feeds to Barclay, who went down low. She kind of hit a defender, and then as she was trying to get her balance back, it was pitched right out of her hands. They're going to give it ahead to number 4, KK Evans. Now back to the center of the key. Now a left side pass. Now to the right side to go to Miles, Kylie Miles, who gave it off inside. Now they're going to bounce one there, and there's a block shot out of bounds. Good job there by Asia Ware to block that one away. Clean block there on that one.
Yeah, and Asia was able to rotate over pretty well there from the center of the paint just to her right, our far side, to get the block there on the low post.
They're going to check it all the way into the left side. Left corner, she'll have to bring it back out. Number 5 now has it. That's Ware. Ware goes to the left to Paez. Again, she'll try a long three, and it's going to be, I thought it was out of bounds anyway, and it was as it hit. And Cedartown will get the ball back. Still no score, 5:24 to go, first period.
Either way, that would have been Lady Dogs basketball as the Cass Colonel lady that fell out threw it right to Anna Kate Bussey, but we'll get to bring it down the easy way this time.
Camille Solomon, the freshman, right side, Asia Ware. She's got a clear lane to the basket from the right side, no good. And the rebound by Cass. Cedartown has yet to get a shot to fall, but neither has Cass. Nope, that one is no good. That one is also no good on a couple of shots, and Cedartown gets the rebound. Now we got a tie-up down low, and that'll be a jump ball. They'll stay with Cass.
Good rebounding effort down low by Kinsley Boozer, but the problem is she caught it in all kinds of traffic, and Cass was able to get there for the tie-up. Retain possession with 4:58 left to play here in the opening period.
Wide open left side pass goes into number 2. That's Paez. Back to the center. It's number 20, Kylie Miles. Now the hand is to KK Evans. She'll pass underneath, but no one is there. It'll be out of bounds. Cedartown will have the ball.
So far, some really good defense by this Lady Dogs team. Forcing another turnover out of bounds. But again, you've got to start turning turnovers into points, and that's where the Lady Dogs haven't been able to connect yet tonight.
Haven Barclay goes right side to Kinsley Boozer. Now back to the center. Camille Solomon will try a three-pointer. It is too much on it. It's no good. Rebound will be taken out of bounds. Last touch by Cass. Cedartown basketball. Sam, Camille Solomon was hot from beyond the arc against Tyra.
Well, we need to get her to get hot beyond the arc or inside the arc tonight. So far, nothing falling for this Lady Dogs squad.
Solomon gets the inbounds pass. She'll quickly give it to Barclay. Now to Ware. Down low to Barclay. Takes it in the paint. Puts up the shot. No good. The give and go. Rebound goes to Cass, and she traveled, but no call. They do pass ahead, though. They get it to number 4, Evans. Evans back to the top of the key to Miles. Miles right side to Paez. Now back to Miles, who's in the right corner. Back to Paez again. Beyond the perimeter. And she'll pass to the left. Got it to Ware. Now back to Paez. Paez thought about a three. Now she goes right side. She'll have to drive it. They go in the paint. Back outside. We're able to get to her, and she took the extra step, Sam.
Again, another turnover that the good Lady Dogs defense there's forced. So if Cedartown can continue to force these turnovers and limit the amount of shots that the Lady Colonels are able to take, you would think that we'd be able to build up a substantial lead. The problem is we haven't been able to get shots to fall, and we have not gotten a single offensive rebound in this first 8 minutes, and we just turned it over.
Yeah, Haven Barclay tried to pass it down low. It was intercepted, and that's going to turn into point. No, it's not. It's going to be up and no good. They're going to say a foul was called, I believe, on the Cass Colonels on a push, and it will be on number 4, KK Evans. As we caught the rebound and were falling out of bounds, had they just not touched us, it would have been Cass basketball there. But the foul was called on Evans, her first. And here comes Haven Barclay on the inbounds pass, and her pass goes awry and out of bounds.
Well, she went left, Asia Ware went right, the ball went right to the corner. Split the difference. So that'll be Cass basketball.
Right in front of their bench with 3:30 to go in the period. No one has scored yet, 0-0. It is number 20, right side pass again to Paez. Paez drives around. She'll try to pass in the paint. She'll spin, goes outside. They'll check a three from over there. No good, and the very, very late foul call on Camille Solomon. That'll be her first foul and the first team foul, but that'll send number 5, Shakaya Ware, to the free throw line for 3 shots.
Lady Colonels with a chance to get on the board here. First foul called against the Lady Dogs. First trip to the free throw line for either team, and the first points now on the board as the first free throw falls. Cass has a lead of 1-0 with 3:17 left to play here in the first period. No, that is not a hockey score.
Nope. Second one is no good.
Off the back of the iron, too strong. Cedartown, I tell you, I love what we've done so far. We haven't got a lot of good shots to fall, and that's just going to be the way that it is sometimes, but we have really got to improve on our offensive rebounding. We got to get some second looks.
The third free throw is true. It's now 2-0. Now we have timeout called by Coach Green. We'll take it with him with 3:17 to go. It's a 2-0 lead for Cass. We'll be back after 60 seconds on the Big AA.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
We're back as Cedartown has the basketball, trailing 2-0 now. Asia Ware trying to go to Camille Solomon, and that pass goes awry, and it's going to be taken over by Cass. They'll take it in the paint. The layup is good from number 4, KK Evans, on a 4-0 lead.
Well, listen, we really want to get that cut down the lane to work, and we just haven't been able to, and we turn it over again trying to force one down low.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing that just happened. Cass with another scoring opportunity. That shot is no good, and she gets fouled by the Lady Bulldogs.
And now in transition, you're trying to hustle, and your defense becomes sloppy, and you pick up a foul, and that's just what happened with Asia Ware. She was just hustling, trying to get in there to make a play, but she was just behind, and that causes the contact, and that sends another Lady Colonel to the free throw line for 2.
This looks to be KK Evans, number 4, and she will put that one up, and it's off the glass and no good. 2:52 to play in the first period. And one thing that I'm seeing also across the way that we don't normally see at high school basketball games, another radio station is here.
Love to see it.
Second free throw is no good, but we got a lane violation on Cass, so it'll be Cedartown basketball regardless. 4-0 the score, 2:52 to play in the first.
A low-scoring affair here from the land of the Colonels.
I'll say. Camille Solomon brings it across the timeline. Backs up, passes to Bussey now on the left side. Bussey had 3 fouls in the first period. That was going to be tipped and stolen by number 11, Taylor, and Taylor got fouled, I think, by Barclay.
Yeah. Haven got a lot of ball on that, but she also had some contact that draws the foul. So Barclay picks up her first. Team foul number 3 on the Lady Dogs, and it'll send another Lady Colonel to the free throw line for another 2.
What I was saying earlier is that Anna Kate Bussey had 3 fouls in the first period, but ended up being able to play the whole game with 4. Nobody was in foul trouble. That free throw does not even strike iron. It's off to the left and no good there from Cass's number 11, Anisha Taylor.
2:36 left to play here in the first.
Free throw number 2 is on the way, and it is good. 5-0 to score. Cass leads. And then it goes to Kinsley Boozer. We'll try something else here. Boozer, top of the key now, looking for someone open. And she almost had it stolen again. Bussey able to get the pass. That pass is deflected and taken over again as we're trying to score. And then another foul will be called, that time on Anna Kate Bussey. She picks up her first foul, and that is 14 fouls on Cedartown in this first period.
And look, on that one, you hate to tell her, but at the same time, just let her go. Because you've already lost her. You're never going to catch up to her. And if you're trying to play catch-up in a situation like that, they're going to get you on that foul every single time because they realize as the defensive player, you're behind, which means unless you are extremely athletic and can make that ground up, you're going to create some illegal contact there.
First free throw doesn't go. All of the points for Cass have been on free throws. No shots from the floor for either side here, and we got 2:21 to go in the first period. Something's got to give. Second free throw is up, and that is no good. But the rebound is back up and no good again by Cass. Will be lost out of bounds. They're going to say it was touched by Cedartown on the way out, so Cass will have the inbounds pass with 2:16. The young lady will lob that one in. It'll be out of bounds off of Anna Kate Bussey as she was able to block that one. We have 3 defenders right in front of the inbounds passer.
Yeah, she just swatted that one right away. Good play there by Bussey.
She almost called it too. Still looking for someone open. They're able to get it in to number 11. That's Taylor, but lost the handle and taken over by Barclay. Barclay lost it again. She'll have to slow down and give it out to Ware. Ware goes around defenders, lays it up, and no good. The rebound by Bussey, and now we got a jump ball. Possession will stay with Cedartown.
Now that was a much better, even though it was a very quick transition offensive possession, that was a very good possession by the Lady Dogs. Asia Ware saw that she had a clear path on the baseline of the glass. She was there, and Bussey was there for the rebound.
Solomon into Bussey, and now Barclay has it. Outside they go to Boozer from 3, and it's good. Kinsley Boozer with a tray, and it's now 5-3. Cedartown's on the board.
And with a one shot just like that, Cedartown makes it a one-possession game.
Paez to the right side. The give was to Miles to try to go in the paint. Spinning around, and she almost dribbled out of bounds. They get back to Paez at the center. Paez going to try to drive it. Cedartown's defense trying to cough it up. And Camille Solomon gets a takeaway. She'll go ahead to Boozer, who's by herself, one person in front. She'll lay that up. No good. Should have been a foul. Was not called. Still on the floor. And now we got a jump ball called. Possession arrow will go to the Cass. 1:26 to play in the first period. It's 5-3, and Cass will have the basketball. And they'll check that ball in to number 20, Kylie Miles. Cass hasn't really subbed out much of anything right now. A pass was intercepted there, but now we got a double dribble called on Kinsley Boozer just as soon as she got the basketball. So that's going to turn it over right back over to the Lady Colonels. After Cedartown got a takeaway, Cedartown gives it right back on the double dribble. It'll be Katie Paez to check the ball in for Cass. 5-3 lead for the Colonels. Inbounds pass goes into Kylie Miles. They'll feed it down low. It'll be tipped out of bounds by Asia Ware. It'll stay with Cass with 1:12 to play in the first. Cass 5, Cedartown 3, 1:12 in the first period. Inbounds pass goes in. Ball tipped away and stolen. Cedartown got a tip away, and now we got a foul, a whistle. That'll be called on Cass's number 5, Shakaya Ware. That'll be only the second team foul on the Colonels. And Cedartown will have an inbounds pass at midcourt, kind of trading turnovers here in the last minute and a half. Inbounds pass to the senior, Haven Barclay. She'll cross the timeline, pass to Asia Ware on the right. Now tries to go to Barclay again. The layup is no good. And the rebound by Cass. I like the play call, but we just got to get that one to go, and we didn't.
Well, we've also got to be there for the offensive rebound.
And there's the first shot from the floor for Cass. It's 7-3 with 46 seconds to play.
I think tonight so far, Andrew, we've only been able to get one offensive board, and that was Anna Kate Bussey, who turned it into a jump ball.
They're playing man coverage. We try to split through it. The ball's still loose on the floor. Now we got a jump ball called again, and that will stay with Cedartown.
And I think we're lucky we got a jump ball called on that one because Anna Kate was making a lot of contact with her on the floor.
Actually, she dove head first into that.
She had her forearm on her back, but hey, we'll take it.
So with 34.6, it's going to be an inbounds pass, 23 on the shot clock, 34.6 on the game clock here in the first period. Cass 7, Cedartown 3.
And we've got plenty of time here for a good shot. We don't want to rush anything here at the end of the period.
And it goes to Camille Solomon. Now to Barclay. She'll try a long three. High off the glass, no good. Rebound by Cass. And they'll take it over. Number 11, Taylor. They'll feed down low. She'll spin. She'll put up the layup. That's no good. Out of bounds off Cass, I believe. It will be Cedartown basketball.
Really good defensive stand there by Asia Ware. She knew she was a little bit out of place, but she didn't panic. She just slid over, kept her hands straight up, and caused at least enough of an interruption to mess up that shot.
Kinsley Boozer gets the inbounds pass. She's trying to shake off Taylor, who's right in front of her. She almost lost the handle. She'll have to pass, get it on to Bussey. Bussey now to the right side. It's Ware. Ware back to Barclay now. Barclay has a player right in her face, and now we got a foul called on Cass's Shakaya Ware. That'll be her second foul. And she can't believe she got called on that, but, I mean, she was right in her grill.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but she was creating a lot of contact there with Barclay. I think what she was trying to do was force Barclay to pick up that pivot foot.
We got 2 seconds. That ball was overthrown. We pick it back up. We won't have time to shoot it, and that'll be the end of the first period. Cedartown trails Cass 7-3. We head now to the second. It's a 7-3 lead for Cass back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company. Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
A low scoring the first period here from Cass High School in White, Georgia. The Lady Dogs trail the Lady Colonels 7-3 as we get ready to start the second 8 minutes of play here in the first half. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter bringing you Cedartown High School basketball here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cass will have the ball to start the period. And it's number 20, Kylie Miles, and it'll be lost out of bounds by Sosa. It was tipped away, I believe, by Haven Barclay, and Sosa will check the ball in. This is Dariana Sosa. She is off the bench for Cass. This is one of the first subs we've seen in the game for Cass. Miles gets the inbounds pass. They'll feed over to the left side all the way to Sosa, and the ball is loose on the floor, picked up by Cedartown. It was Boozer, who almost traveled, but she
did, didn't she?
Top of the key, she'll drive it in the paint, put up the floater off the glass, and good. It's 7-5.
And we need a lot more of those to start falling for Kinsley Boozer. And you know if we can get her hot, what she can do for this Lady Dogs offense.
Paez has it on the left side. She's double teamed. Cedartown trying to force a turnover, and we might have done it. We did. We got the ball. We tipped it, trying to get to it, did Haven Barclay. Had she let that one go, it probably would have been a backcourt violation.
But the good news is that was excellent execution on the trap.
Absolutely.
By Kinsley Boozer and Camille Solomon.
Miles tries to drive between 2 defenders, and now the ball's on the floor, and I believe we're going to have a foul on Cedartown. Let's check the official. It's going to be on Anna Kate Bussey. That was away from the play. And Anna Kate will pick up her second foul.
Yeah, that is her second, and so she will come out. Charlie Todd will check into the game for the Lady Dogs tonight.
Good to have Charlie back. She was unavailable Tuesday night due to illness, but she is back with the team. Also, Mariah Westmoreland and Isabella Rosser are back with the team. And bounce pass to the left side to Sosa. Sosa, bounce pass over to Paez. Now to the right side. Miles back to the left side. Paez. Now they go down low. Sosa spinning around, and we get the takeaway. And now we're going to give it ahead to Solomon. Solomon able to save it. What a pass there from Solomon to underneath to Cedartown's Kinsley Boozer, but we just couldn't get the shot to go.
No, and again, nobody in a good position for an offensive rebound as Haven Barclay will pick up the foul right in front of the Cedartown Lady Dogs bench. That is going to be Haven's second.
But I tell you what, Camille Solomon, who was kind of falling out of bounds, able to kind of save the ball away, and now we'll see coming in for Cedartown, Mariah Westmoreland for the first time in almost a month. She's wearing the mask on her face to protect her nose. She actually had a broken nose a little while back, some cartilage damage there. And now we got should have had a travel there.
Wow.
I mean, they let her go there, number 32, Yvonne Ellison. And she was literally like jumping on 1 foot underneath the basket, and they did not call the travel, but the basket is good, and it's 9-5. It's Boozer at the top of the key. Trying to look for somebody open. Going to feed it to Ware. Ware in the paint, puts it up. It's good in the foul.
And listen, that's what we've been trying to get to work. And this is just the first time that we were able to make it work. But now that we know that we can do it, I'm sure we'll be repeating that as well throughout the rest of this contest.
Well,
Asia, a big basket there.
She threw that where only Asia could catch it. The 2 is good. The extra is coming up, and it is no good. The rebound taken by Cass. They'll have the ball. That'll be Sosa. Sosa's going to bring it down the floor. She goes ahead to number 20, Miles. Miles to Paez. Paez, they try to go down low to Sosa. They go back outside from the center. A three-pointer is well short, tipped out of bounds by Asia Ware. I think if we let that go, we get it back, but Asia was trying to get the rebound.
And listen, Cass is not afraid to shoot that 3 ball, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. They don't shoot it very well.
No, they haven't.
So force them to shoot that outside perimeter shot. Don't give up anything down low. Make them shoot from that perimeter.
Haven Barclay back out. Kinsley Boozer takes a seat. Three-pointer no good. Tipped and rebounded by them. Again, we had a hand on that one, and they get it back. We're going to have a whistle, and a foul will be called on Camille Solomon on a reach-in. And that'll be Solomon's second foul. Already we've got 3 players with 2 fouls, Barclay, Solomon, and Bussey.
Well, the young lady for the Colonels was just trying to come down that baseline, and Camille just got a hand in there.
They bounce it into Evans. They'll go outside from 3, and it's no good. And another tip, and that shot is no good from Cass, and another foul down low.
This one's going to be on Charlie Todd. That's going to be her first of the night, but it will send Cass back to the free throw line. And like we've said, Andrew, outside of 2 points, all of theirs, the other 7 tonight, have come from the free throw line.
And we really haven't been able to get a ton of these defensive rebounds. Rebounding has not really been our strong suit tonight. That free throw is no good. And they've had a lot of chances at the free throw line, too. If they're better than 50, 60% from the free throw line, they lead this game by maybe, 8 or 9 points. Second free throw is up. That's no good off the back of the iron. Rebound by Camille Solomon. She'll head it ahead to Ware. Asia Ware down the floor. Pass was deflected, and it's going to be loose and stolen by Cass. So Cass gets a takeaway that time. It'll be KK Evans. They go ahead right side Paez. Paez bounce to the center. It'll be a long 2-pointer try. No good. Rebound by Cass. They go back outside again to Miles. Miles goes left side, got it to Sosa, and they go in the paint. Back outside they go. Paez from 3. It's no good off the front of the rim. It'll be almost out of bounds, recovered by Cass again. They're getting all the offensive rebounds. There's a floater, no good, and Cedartown finally got a board. They go ahead to Solomon. Camille Solomon goes to Barclay underneath the layup. She didn't let it go in. It was just too short. And Cass gets it back. They feed underneath. The layup is good from Sosa. And they turn that into points, and they now lead Cedartown by a score of 11-7. Let's take a timeout, 30-second break. We'll be back in a moment on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
4:57 left here in this first half of action from Cass High School. The Lady Dogs trail the Lady Colonels 11-7. Cedartown going into a timeout after we missed a layup on the other end of the floor and couldn't come away with an offensive rebound. Andrew, rebounding has really been an Achilles heel for this Lady Dogs squad tonight. And they've got to figure out some way to make this work.
Kinsley Boozer is going to check into the game here, I think, at the next buzzer. Inbounds pass to Camille Solomon. She'll bring it down the floor, working from right to left. Solomon crosses the timeline, gets around a pick. They go outside to Asia Ware, now to Barclay in the right corner. She's in trouble. Lost the handle for a moment, able to give it off to Camille Solomon. Solomon to Mariah Westmoreland, who got tripped over, and she will be fouled by Cedartown, I think. That will be the call. They're going to get number 4, KK Evans again. That's her third foul, at least, I think. And Boozer will come into the ballgame. She'll check in for Solomon, trying to give some of our starters some rest, which we didn't really have the luxury to do on Tuesday night. Asia Ware looks. She'll get it into Barclay. Barclay back to Ware on the right side, just outside the perimeter. She'll drive it, put up the shot, contested, no good. There was contact, but no foul. Rebound by Cass. Kylie Miles, they go ahead, knocked out of bounds, try to get it to Sosa. And it was Boozer who knocked it away, and Cass will have an inbounds pass.
You need to play some good, really tough defense for this last 4 minutes and change. You got to give up, or you don't want to give up any points, I should say, right here.
Here's Paez.
Nothing easy.
Paez to the right side, goes to Sosa. She'll check a three. It's short, no good. Rebound by Cedartown. It was Charlie Todd who got the rebound, goes ahead now to Barclay. Haven Barclay will pass it, give it to Mariah Westmore. Left side, wide open from three is Boozer, and it's good.
Second one that she's hit from downtown, and it's a 1-point game, and there's a timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We'll be back after this 30-second break here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
4:02 left in this second period of play. Lady Dogs trail by 1. 11-10 is your score. Kinsley Boozer with a big three from the near side. Coming out of the timeout, Lady Colonels will have the ball in Cedartown going into a full court press.
Yep, two in the back and three in the front. Here come the Cass Colonels trying to break it through, and they're trying to use speed. It's Sosa. Sosa's pass tipped and stolen by Cedartown, but then we throw one awry, and they get it right back. Back to the center, they'll go to Miles. Miles dribbles around, a bounce pass to the right. They go in the paint, trying to get around. They're going to be tipped and stolen by Cedartown's Boozer. Boozer got to take away.
Again, another good defensive stand, and now you just got to turn it into points. Turnovers have to equal points, and they're going to get Charlie Todd.
They got her, and it was away from the play. You know, Charlie Todd was setting up that screen in a couple of possessions ago, and I thought she was awfully close to an illegal screen. And that time she did get called for the illegal screen.
Yep.
A little too aggressive on that.
Well, and she still had her feet moving too. She just couldn't get set in time.
Charlie with her second foul. So Barclay, Solomon, Todd, and Bussey each with 2 fouls apiece. And now we've got a whistle and a stoppage of play. Now they're going to fire it in. We're going to play man coverage on the inbounds pass. And Boozer right on top of Cass as they get it into the left side. Paez will check a three from over there, and that's good. That's their first three-pointer tonight, and it's now a 14-10 lead for Cass.
And that hurts you on the scoreboard, but at the same time, if you look at their percentage from what they've been able to hit out there, I'd still make them shoot that long ball.
Boozer's pass is going to be tipped out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it's going to go to Cass. I thought it was deflected, Sam. Did you see a deflection there?
Yeah, well, that's what it looked like, but I'm not sure, Andrew.
Try to get it to Barclay there, and they're going to say it was off of Barclay, or at least Barclay never even touched it.
It would be very difficult to say, but we'll have to go with the official there on the floor.
Miles to Paez, back to the right side, Sosa. Sosa, pass deflected by Barclay. She gets it back, though, and passes to the center. They go back to Paez. Paez directing traffic a little bit on the top of the key. Gets around a pick there, almost a foul right there, but they don't call it. Here's Sosa on the perimeter. She'll drive in the paint, bounce one in the down low. That one's going to be and they're going to get Asia Ware on the foul. She was just standing right there. She had her hands in the air, was just standing there, and they call the foul on Asia Ware, and that's her second foul. Coach Green is beside himself.
And I'll tell you, I think he's got a very good argument there. A very good argument, number one, because of what she did. She had her hands straight up. Number two, they've been allowing a lot of contact tonight, and for you to call that one's a little nitpicky.
First free throw is no good from Taylor. They've been dismal at best from the free throw line, although with the exception of 2 shots from the floor, that's all the points they've got. So they've got 5 from the floor. That free throw is no good. We had the rebound, but we lost the handle. They go back to the outside. Cass has it. They're going to feed over here to Paez, down to the center. They'll drive it. That pass is deflected, but Cass gets it back, and now we got a whistle and
3 seconds in the lane.
Yep, 3 seconds. Away from the play. That's an unforced turnover right there for Cass. Cedartown will have the ball back.
Good opportunity for the Lady Dogs to go down and turn this back into a one-possession game. 14-10 your score. 2:34 left to play here in the second period.
Camille Solomon will bring it down the floor for Cass. The pass goes to Boozer. Boozer on the left corner. They go down low to Barclay, who lays it up, and again that layup is not going for Barclay.
And nobody is there for an offensive board. There's nobody even in the area.
Barclay able to knock that pass away. Cass will have an inbounds pass as it went out of bounds in front of the scorekeeper's table. But you're right, Sam. You know, you've got to be able to have at least one other player down there to try to get that offensive rebound.
We had nobodies in the paint, and we had nobodies attempting to get to the paint.
Yeah, everybody was just kind of sitting back and watching it. They go in the down low. That one tipped out of bounds, and I think Cass touched it, and they did. The official will give it to Cedartown with 2:05 to play in the first half of play.
And again, a forced turnover, but you got to go down and turn it into points, and we just haven't been connecting enough tonight.
Camille Solomon, player in front of her, lost the handle, and it's going to be a turnover. Sosa picks it away from her. She'll pass now to Miles. Miles across the timeline. Miles will back it up, go to Sosa, top of the key. She'll try a three from there. In and out, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by Cass. Cedartown ball.
Again, make them shoot that perimeter shot. They've only hit one so far tonight, and you can see that they're not afraid to try it, even though their efficiency is extremely low.
Yeah, this game could be well out of hand had it not been for the inefficiency of their shooting. They try to go in the paint, and that's going to be forced out of bounds by the Lady Colonels. It was a pass to number 5, Kinsley Boozer. It was the same play that Barclay tried to get the layup on, but that one was knocked away. Asia Ware will look to send the ball in bounds. They get it in to Boozer, and that will be forced away.
And we got a foul called by the official on the far side.
It's going to be on number 20, Kylie Miles.
We'll take it.
Non-shooting foul. That is the third team foul of the period for Cass. And it goes to Solomon. She'll try three-pointer. Good! Camille Solomon. 1-point game. It's 14-13 Cass.
And what's interesting is our three-point shooting has been what's kept us in this ball
Absolutely
game.
It has. We've had 3 big ones. And there's a steal by Cedartown. It's going to be Barclay. Barclay had that one, I think, blocked. And it looks really strange coming out of the hand. It had to have been partially blocked, and it was.
That's the call from the official on the floor, so we'll take it. Cedartown will inbound from the far sideline. 1:06 on the clock. Plenty of time.
And it goes to Boozer. Boozer has to spin, backs it up. Now they got a whistle and a foul. Not a jump, a foul will be called. And they're going to get it on number 0, Dariana Sosa. That's the fourth, I believe, team foul. Non-shooting. So this will be the final inbounds pass on a foul. Cass already in the bonus. That one goes into Kinsley Boozer. Boozer now goes to Solomon. She'll try another three, and that one is good.
And let me tell you, that one was from far beyond the arc with a defender right in her face.
Cedartown leads 16-14 for the first time tonight. Here's Paez, top of the key for Cass. 45 seconds to go in the first half. Bounce it down low, and she almost traveled. They go back to the outside to Miles, now to Paez, again at the center of the key. Now they're going to drive floater in the paint. Is good, and we're tied 16 all.
All right, we can hold for a last-second shot here if we want to.
Get it down the court quickly. That's going to be forced out of bounds by Cass. Cedartown will have the basketball. 25 seconds on the clock, and that will be, of course, the shot clock off, although it's not actually off. They just won't be running. And it goes to Mariah Westmoreland, top of the key. Westmoreland dribbles around a defender. Lost the handle for a moment. Passes down low. Out we go for a three-pointer try, and that's no good. We get the rebound. The putback is good, and we have the lead. Asia Ware with the 2. The lay-in is 18-16. Sosa has it on the end quickly. 5 seconds to go, 4 seconds to go. Paez will try a three. It's no good. Rebound underneath. The layup is no good, and we are lucky to have the lead right there because we had nobody in the paint to defend that, but they just couldn't get that one to go. But Cedartown will have the lead here at the half, 18-16 over the Cass Lady Colonels. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with your first half stats, your second half preview, and we'll also preview the boys game coming up a little bit later on. Cedartown basketball here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, a 2-minute timeout.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dawgs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
18-16. I almost said 17-16, but it's 18-16. Lady Dogs on top of the Lady Colonels from Cass here from Cass High School on Friday night. Friday night high school hoops on the Big Double A. Andrew Carter and this Lady Dog squad, they had a slow first period of play. It was 7-3 at the end of the first. Lady Dogs were unable to get some shots to fall. They were not able to rebound the ball very well at all. Cass also had some struggle scoring from the floor. Their only points for a lot of this game have been, or the majority of this game, have come from the free throw line. They've only hit a couple of actual field goals. The rest of them have been free throw points. But then Cedartown would come back in that second period of play and put 15 points on the board and outscore the Lady Colonels 15-9 to grab a 2-point lead here at the half. You and I were talking during the break. If Cedartown can play 16 more minutes the way that they did in that second period of play, we're going to go home with a win.
Yeah, and we should, and if we do that, we should go home with a big win. I feel like if we can get going and play like we did against Hiram, and Hiram is a better team than Cass, I feel like, and Hiram put up 57 points, we scored 51 points, so I feel like that if we can just get things rolling like we did against Hiram, we should be able to win this game by 20 points at least, and we'll see if we're able to kind of clean things up. One thing that we didn't see Cedartown do that well tonight has been rebounding, and rebounding has been an issue for us this evening, really on both sides of the ball, but especially offensive rebounding. We really haven't seen us do that well. We only have 2 offensive rebounds in the entire first half. Had a few more defensive rebounds, of course, but we've also got to learn to hold on to the ball. We've been throwing the ball away, some turnovers on some passes, and that's been an issue for us tonight as well. Thankfully for us, that hasn't hurt us as much because really Cass has just about as many turnovers as we do, and their inability to shoot from the floor has also been a problem for them.
It has, but they've rebounded the ball well, and they've had a lot of second chance opportunities. And although I don't keep up with all of the opposing team stats, I do keep up with rebounds, or at least try to. They've got 17 rebounds on the night, 11 defensive rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds, compared to Cedartown's 7 rebounds, a total of 7 rebounds. So right now we are definitely being out-rebounded, but our three-point shooting has been what's kept us in the game, like you said. Lady Dogs so far tonight shooting 50% from beyond the arc. You've got Camille Solomon that's 2 for 3, and then you've got Kinsley Boozer that hit on 1. From the floor, we've got to improve the shooting, though. It's just not where we want it to be. Right now, it's 35%, only 25% from two-point range. And so we've got to improve on our shots, but we've also got to get more second chance looks, and that's got to come from the rebounding. And you've got to be able to set yourself up offensively to rebound the ball. You have to remain a participant the entire time. You can never go from a participant to a spectator. And unfortunately tonight, on the offensive side of the floor, it seems like that once the shot goes up, we turn into spectator. And what we need to do is we need to crash the board, we need to put bodies in the paint, we need to box out, and we've just got to get the rebound to get better second chance opportunities. But outside of that, let's flip the coin. I always like to talk about something positive, and that's been the defensive play by our Lady Dogs team. Now, Cass is not shooting the ball well at all. Let's give credit where credit is due. Cass is not shooting the ball well. They've taken significant shots from three-point land, and I think they've only been able to get, one or two of those to fall. Outside of that, they've missed quite a bit from beyond the arc. However, a lot of Cass's struggles have come from Cedartown's good defensive play. We've forced several turnovers that we haven't been able to convert into points, but we have had some very good defensive stands. We had an excellent textbook execution of a trap mid-court by Camille Solomon and Kinsley Boozer that would have turned over or would have turned into a turnover, but unfortunately ball went out of bounds as Haven Barclay was putting a hand on it. So defensively, I think you can take away a lot of positives from those first 16 minutes. Offensively, we got to get some better looks, and we got to get some offensive rebounds.
Well, we'll see if we're able to do that in the second half here. We're here at Cass High School, right in the middle of the cow pasture.
Yes.
Well, the cow pasture
and the land of the roundabouts.
Yeah, the land of the roundabouts and the land of distribution centers. They're everywhere around here. In fact, there's an Amazon fulfillment center right down the road from here.
Right down the road. I wonder
if my package is there right now. Who knows? But anyway, here at Cass High School, not in Cassville, in White, Georgia, northeast Bartow County, across the interstate. Here we are. And the Lady Bulldogs have an 18-16 lead over the Cass Lady Colonels. As we mentioned before, Cedartown lost a tough one to Cass on Tuesday night when they only had 7 players available total. So when you had 5 on the court, you only had 2 on the bench, and Cedartown was able to hold their own and only lost by 5 points with 2 players with 4 fouls. That's how it ended. Cedartown's actually out on the court right now shooting. I told Coach Green after that ball game, and I told him tonight too, how proud I was of the girls and how well they played, being down so many players. But they've got everybody back tonight, so that's good. Everybody is back tonight. All the players are out there that are currently on the team, and if we can get them going, get some of that shooting going like we saw against the Hornets on Tuesday night, Lady Bulldogs have a good chance to pull out this win. Let's do a 60-second timeout, and we'll come back with the start of the second half. We'll return here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Georgia needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Second half of action getting ready to get underway here from Cass High School. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter bringing you Friday night high school hoops here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, AM 1340, 106.1 FM. Lady Dogs with a 2-point lead over the Cass Lady Colonels. 16 more minutes to decide this region matchup. Of course, we want to remind you that the boys will also be in action tonight. After the conclusion of this game, hopefully we'll tip off around the 7:30 hour, but either way, it'll be right here on the Big AA.
Absolutely. The possession arrow is pointing toward the left side, so I do believe Cass will have the ball, and they will.
You'd love to get it to open up this second half. That way you could go down and put some points on the board. You're not going to get it automatically, but the way that this Lady Dogs defense has been playing, we've got a really good shot at putting the first points on the board in this second half, but we'll have to have a good defensive stand here. Coach Green directing traffic, the official holding up play.
By the way, Ware, Barclay, Solomon, Todd, and Bussey all have 2 fouls apiece.
We had to tuck our jerseys in.
Okay.
I was wondering what the delay was for.
Inbounds pass goes into Paez, and we're underway. Paez passed away, but she got the ball back, and she almost traveled. She'll pass to the center. It's off her foot, stolen by Cedartown. It's going to be a little floater up and in there from Cedartown's Kinsley Boozer, and Cedartown now leads at 20-16.
A defensive stand, a steal, points, and another steal.
Haven Barclay with a steal. Barclay will back up and let her offense catch up to her. She'll pass now to Asia Ware, lost the handle. She'll pick it up in the corner, and she'll pass now to Solomon. Camille Solomon has it. Solomon down low to Ware. Ware, the shot is up, no good. The rebound will be taken by Cass. We have people there for the rebound that time, though. We just couldn't get it to
We did, and Asia was also, we needed that pass to Asia to happen about a second quicker.
Taylor takes it to the hoop, and it's no good, and she got fouled by Asia Ware. That'll be her third.
I tell you, though, Asia had the right idea on that offensive possession. Solomon was just a tad bit late on the pass.
It'll be Aniza Taylor at the free throw line for Cass. The first shot is up. It bounces up. It doesn't go.
Cedartown with a 4-point lead. 20-16 is your score. 7:17 left here in this third period. Still in the opening minute.
Kylie Miles comes out of the ball game as Dariana Sosa will check in.
No relation to Sammy that we know of.
Taylor's second is good. 20-17 now. 3-point lead for Cedartown. Inbounds pass into Solomon. Solomon will cross the timeline. Gets around a defender. She'll pass underneath to Bussey. It was off her fingertips and stolen. She was there for the shot, but it was just too high. Here's Sosa. Sosa passes to Paez. Paez from 3. It's no good off the front of the rim. They got the rebound, though. The putback is blocked, but the second putback is in. And now it's a 1-point game, 20-19.
And again, we just got to do a better job of grabbing the rebound. Locks them out.
That was Taylor with the basket right there. Get it to Ware on the right side, very close to underneath, and that was going to be should have been out of bounds there, but it's going to be taken away again by Cass. They'll give it ahead to Paez. Paez will bring it down the floor, top the key, left side pass to Ware. Back to Paez again at the top. Going to go in the paint to number 4, Evans. Evans shot off the glass, no good, but a foul called late. That'll send Cass to the free throw line, and a foul called on Anna Kate Bussey. That's her third. And now we got Bussey and Ware with each 3 fouls. And a chance for Cass to take the lead here on a couple of free throws.
Listen, that was a tough foul there for Anna Kate Bussey. She was just coming into the lane to try to get a block, try to get some hands in the face of the offensive player there.
No mercy on that one. First free throw is up, and it's good, and we're tied. 20-20. Charlie Todd and Mariah Westmoreland will come in as the 2 ladies with 3 fouls come out, as Asia Ware and Anna Kate Bussey are out, and Bussey is frustrated. I don't blame her. Second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown. It was Westmoreland who got the rebound. She'll give it to Camille Solomon. Solomon lost the handle, and she handed it right to a Cass player. She'll spin. It's Taylor. Taylor, it's on the floor. Spun away, and Charlie Todd got it. And ahead they go to Solomon. Solomon had it ripped away. We just had some bad ball control here. They go down low. The layup is good, and Cass leads it 22-20.
Just can't get in position in transition when you're moving that quickly, and we weren't able to put up a good stand. Cass had a player that was basically snowbirding, and she was left wide open.
Oh, and they better call a foul there. They will. They'll get it on number 11, Aniza Taylor, who basically pushed Mariah Westmoreland to the floor. And, Westmoreland with that mask on to protect her face, she was tender falling down to the floor face first. Charlie Todd will check the ball in. She better hurry. They go down low, just a bad pass. Everybody was covered. Nobody was open. And Cass intercepts. Here come the Lady Colonels. They lead 22-20. They'll pass out here to Sosa. Wide open from three. No good. Rebound will be taken by Cedartown. It'll be Boozer. Boozer with one person to beat. She'll put up the shot. No good. Contact, no foul. She gets her own rebound. Again, contact, no foul. And the rebound will be taken by Cass, but they'll take it away. Cedartown gets it back on another steal.
Boozer there just sticking with the play regardless of the fact that she got fouled and didn't get the call.
Westmoreland passes outside. Barclay will try a three-pointer. Yes!
And listen, she had a defender all in front of her, a hand in the face, and she still drains it.
23-22. Cedartown now leads it. And now we got a whistle, and they're going to have a foul called away from the play. They're going to get number 12, Camille Solomon, on the push, and that'll be her third foul. And we're getting a little foul happy here. That's 3 players with 3 fouls.
And I tell you, Coach Green is extremely frustrated. And I don't blame him.
Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound taken by Cass. They just take it away. Oh, man, she traveled all day long. None was called. Three-pointer again, no good. Charlie Todd with a rebound. Give it ahead to Haven. Barclay backs away from the coverage. Barclay will pass. Got fouled. And that'll be number 5, 3 or 4 on her.
Let me tell you, that was the worst excuse for a non-call on a travel that I think I've ever seen.
I don't know. That one down low was pretty bad.
Ray Charles could have called that one. And Stevie Wonder would have agreed with him.
Inbounds pass. Try to get it to Todd. Todd got the loose ball to the center. Here comes Boozer. Boozer going to have it ripped, and that'll be a jump ball. So possession will stay with Cass, and now Boozer is a little shaken up.
Yeah, coming up, little gimpy. Looks like that left leg's bothering her something there. Looks like she's already wearing some type of ankle brace on it, and I'm not sure if it's her ankle or her knee that it's giving her problems.
Yeah, she's hobbling around pretty good. It goes into Barclay, tipped away. I thought that might have been a foul. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Cass. And they're being real tough on Cedartown over here, and pretty much getting away with it right now. The Boozer is still favoring that knee, and I think it's the knee she injured earlier in the season. Charlie Todd going to fire it in to Camille Solomon. Solomon gets it across the timeline, goes to Boozer. Boozer to Mariah Westmoreland. She's going to try to drive it, trying to get around 2 defenders, and she will be fouled again. No, they're going to call a jump.
I tell you,
she was ripped to the floor. I know it was a jump ball, but still,
man, they are letting these girls get after it tonight.
It's going to go to Cass. Cedartown still leads 23-22.
I didn't know the WWE was still on Friday nights.
Paez. Right side they go. This is 22. Summerlin Smith, and they go in the paint. They'll put up the shot. It's good, and the foul called. And the foul's going to be called on Charlie Todd, and that'll be Charlie's third.
Absolutely. It's incredible.
It's intolerable.
It's incredible what it is. The ability to lose sight on one end of the floor and then regain it when you cross the timeline. I just don't understand it.
Free throw is good. They lead now 25-23. This Cass. Here comes Haven Barclay. Barclay will bring it down the floor. Pass tipped and stolen by Sosa. Sosa's going to take it down the far side. They'll pass, and the pass was intercepted by Barclay. That'll be knocked out of bounds, and they're going to call a foul, I think. Yep, it will be Cedartown ball. No foul was called. The official who was right in front of the play didn't even see it. They had to...
Well, in his defense, Andrew, he hasn't seen anything all night.
Here's Barclay. Barclay going to take it all the way to the hoop, and that'll be a foul. Absolutely. She was going up for the shot, and that'll send Haven Barclay to the free throw line. They're going to get Sosa on that foul. They'll put 2 shots at the line from the charity stripe for Haven Barclay.
We need to get both of these right here to get the game tied back up. First one on the way from Barclay, and it is good. 25-24 your score. Lady Dogs trail by 1. 3:56 left to play here in the third period.
By the way, Kinsley Boozer is now on the bench. Second free throw is good. We're tied 25 all. Haven Barclay, all reliable. Inbounds pass to Sosa. She'll give it now to Paez. Paez across the timeline, and she'll set up top of the key. Right side pass to number 22, Smith. Smith, they go down low, and they're going to call a foul on that one, too. And Coach Green is absolutely beyond frustrated, and that's going to be the fourth foul on Charlie Todd. You're seeing some craziness right there.
Well, thankfully, Coach Cherry has watched a lot of this game, so
yes,
he understands what he's going to be dealing with tonight.
Yeah, he's already.
My goodness.
Free throw is up, and that's no good. Game will stay tied, at least for now, and now Anna Kate Bussey will come in. She'll have to relieve Charlie Todd. Anna Kate's got 3 fouls.
Yeah, you got to be careful here. We really need to have the ability to put in Anna Kate and Charlie at any time that you want to, because they both are big impacts on this Lady Dogs team.
Second free throw, too much on it. Rebound will be taken by Cass. They're able to get it out to the right side to Smith. Smith bounces a pass over here, and they're going to call a foul there on the trip. And did they get Haven Barclay? They did, and Haven Barclay now has 3 fouls. That was a.
It was, but it's
just.
It's just frustrating when you feel like that every time Cass gets on their end of the floor with the basketball, a foul gets called, and Cedartown's getting beat up black and blue on our end. It's a frustrating thing. It's a frustrating thing for a coach. And unfortunately, Coach Green is trying to communicate his frustrations with the official. And I think at this point it's only making it worse. But you can't blame Coach Green because he's going to defend his girls and stick up for them. And I agree with him.
Second free throw is no good. Rebound by Cass. And the putback from the paint, no good. They get the rebound again. Another push that wasn't called a foul. They're going to try a 3 from straight away. No good. It'll be out of bounds off Cass. Oh, they're going to give it to the Colonels there. Holy smokes.
My goodness.
Cass was touching it on the way out, and the official that was right there said it was out on Cedartown. Goodness gracious. Never in my life.
Wow. Tie ball game, 25 all, 3:25 left to play in the third.
Inbounds pass, and they're going to call a kick, I believe, on Cedartown. I think Haven Barclay might have kicked it. So Cass will inbounds it again.
Making sure they got the shot clock at the right time.
Inbounds pass was tipped away, and Cass will keep it as Haven Barclay touched it on the way out. So they'll try it for a third time. They'll lob it now to Sosa, top of the key. They'll bounce it over here to the right side to Paez. Back to Sosa now. Sosa goes left side, Smith, and the ball tipped, and she had her foot out of bounds, but it's going to be taken over by Cedartown. Boozer's got it back. She'll pick it up. Loose ball, and now we're going to have a jump ball, I think. Yep. They'll stay with Cedartown, though. But Boozer really never had control of it when she picked up the loose ball. Once she did, Cass had their hands on it too.
Still knotted up at 25 apiece.
And it goes to Solomon. Solomon from the baseline, no good. Rebound will be taken by Asia Ware. Need to get Asia going. Top of the key is Barclay. Barclay going to drive it in the paint. Floater is good off the glass. 27-25, Cedartown leads.
You love to see those little floaters. A lot of times they're coming from Boozer, but Barclay can hit them too.
Sosa goes to the center, Evans. Evans trying to drive around a defender. Back to Sosa, top of the key. She's open from 3, and she nails it. And they'll take the lead back, 28-27. 2:27 to play third period. Here comes Camille Solomon, the freshman. Gets around her defender. Passes now to Boozer. Boozer, her floater is no good. And they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Cedartown. Nope. Yeah, it will be on Cedartown. It's going to be on...
it's going to be on Anna Kate, and that'll be her 4th.
That's all it could have been, right? Yeah, it was... So 4 fouls for Bussey, 4 fouls for Todd. Ware with 3. Barclay with 3. Charlie Todd, who's got 4, is going to check into the ball game here. The first free throw is no good. We're in bonus territory now. 5 team fouls for
Let me tell you,
Cedartown.
If Cass would shoot 50% from the stripe, this would be a 20-point ball game.
It would be. First free throw, no good. Second one is on the way, and it is good. They're going to take a 2-point lead, 29-27. Very low-scoring game, almost like a football score. Haven Barclay will cross the timeline. She'll spin around her defender. Tries to drive, goes outside Asia Ware. She'll try a 3. Yeah, it was no good. It was just a bit short off the front of the rim. Rebound by Cass. It'll be Evans. They go ahead to Sosa. Sosa bounces down low. Ball's handled. They go to the center. Paez from three, and that is good. 32-27.
Well, now the three-point shooting seems to be heating up just a little bit for this Lady Colonels team.
Haven Barclay will bring it down the floor. Barclay out to Solomon. Solomon has a defender or two around her. They're going to try to go to Boozer down low, and it's going to be intercepted. There's not a low percentage pass right there, and they'll take a shot down there, no good, and Cedartown gets the rebound. Here comes Asia Ware with 1:30 to play in the third. 32-27. We got a whistle, and Coach Green calls a 60-second timeout. We'll take it with him. It is 32-27. Cass back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Charlie Todd's going to pass the ball in. She'll get it into Kinsley Boozer. 1:22 to play. Boozer at the top, trying to dribble around Sosa. Trying to spin away from her, and Sosa's sticking to her. She's not able to get around her, and now she bumps into Sosa. She will be fouled by Sosa. Just a matter of time before Sosa got close enough to have contact, and that's exactly what happened right there. That'll be only the third team foul on Cass in this third period. Inbounds pass goes into Solomon. She's open from three from the right side. No good, too long. Rebound taken by Cedartown to Charlie Todd, now to Barclay. Barclay bumps into the defender. She's double team. She is able to get that pass away, but nope. They're going to call a backcourt violation. That's actually fortunate for Cedartown that the backcourt was called because Cass had the ball and they had a straight shot to the hoop with no defenders there.
They were going to head to the glass in transition and be all by themselves, but they call the backcourt, so that stops play. That resets everything, but Cedartown's able to get up and defend it, basically.
Inbounds pass goes into Katie Paez. Paez to Smith in the paint. Smith will lay it up, no good. We got a late foul called, and they're going to get the fifth foul called on Charlie Todd, and she is out in the third period. My goodness. Who are you going to send in there?
Well, you're going to send Anna Kate Bussey.
I mean, you have to.
That's the only one you can send in, unless, nope, we're going to go Mariah. So that takes some of your height away.
So the night is over for Charlie Todd. She'll have to watch the rest of the game from the bench with 5 fouls.
And listen, Charlie wears number 14. Anna Kate Bussey wears number 24. If I'm a future Lady Dog, I'm staying away from any jersey that has the number 4 on it.
Yeah.
It's a target.
First free throw was no good from Smith. And the second free throw is in the air and no good as well. It didn't hit the iron. Did it?
No, it did not. So it should be Cedartown's basketball automatically.
Coach Green is asking. It didn't hit iron.
Well, and this is okay. Okay.
And Cass is going to have an inbounds pass.
I'll explain it in a minute.
Sosa from 3 on the right side, no good. Rebound will be tipped away, and they get it back. It's Paez. Paez will dribble around, give it out to Smith. Smith goes down low. The ball still loose, picked up by Haven Barclay. Barclay will be fouled by number 0, Dariana Sosa, and she's upset, but it was an absolute foul. And Sosa will pick up the foul. That's 2 or 3 on her.
So here's his complaint. It did not draw iron, like we said. So it should have been Cedartown's basketball automatically.
Yeah, dead ball.
Coach Green was communicating that to the official that's closest to him, and his response is, "It's not my call." I don't care that it's not your call.
No, it's
you
not
saw
his
that
call.
it was wrong. You should have made the call.
First free throw from Haven Barclay is no good. Barclay, her first free throw missed tonight. Both teams are now in the bonus over the limit in fouls. Second free throw from Barclay is also no good, and the rebound will be taken by Barclay, and she'll split all the defenders, and a jump ball. It'll stay with Cedartown, but goodness gracious, she hit a wall.
What did we do to that man? He hasn't given us a call all night long.
Asia Ware will go in to Mariah. Oh, it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Cass. Try to get it to Mariah, so Cedartown will have an inbounds pass. It'll be Asia Ware. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Asia Ware goes into Camille Solomon. Solomon, 20 seconds to go in the period. Camille tried to go to Westmoreland. It's going to be intercepted by number 11. It's Taylor. Taylor lays it in there. 34-27, 8 seconds to go in the period. Inbounds pass to Camille Solomon. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Solomon is not aware of the time, and we turn it over. They're going to try to get a quick point, and they will not. And at the end of 3, Cedartown trails 34-27. This 60-second timeout will come back with the fourth period after this.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Last period to play here from Cass High School. Lady Dogs trail 34-27.
Miles gets the inbounds pass. She'll go now to Summerlin Smith. They go back outside. Here's Paez open from 3, and she banks the 3. It's now a 10-point lead for Cass, 37-27, their biggest lead of the night.
Cass outscored the Lady Dogs 18-9 in that third period of play. Cedartown has got to battle back here.
Mariah Westmoreland, now they're going to call a foul on Cedartown for reaching in on that. She had hands on the ball.
They're going to get number 4.
Okay.
They're going to get 4 in white. Good call. Good call.
So that'll be the first foul on Cass in this period. Now we have timeout quickly called by the Colonels. We'll take it with them just into the fourth period of play. This 30-second break will be back.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
7:36 left to play here in the fourth period. A quick timeout called by the Cass Colonels. And Cedartown will have possession.
Asia Ware looking for somebody open. She'll get it into Mariah Westmoreland. And it was tipped away, so no backcourt violation. She'll pass underneath to Barclay. Barclay shot no good. She got fouled. And Haven Barclay will go to the line to shoot 2. They're going to get number 4, KK Evans, on the pushing foul.
And listen, Haven's upset. Haven's been getting fouled a lot tonight. They've called about 30% of them. I don't blame her.
First free throw is no good. So the free throw bug is starting to bite us. Here comes Number 32, Yvonne Ellison. She'll check in for KK Evans. And now Anna Kate Bussey will come in at the next opportunity. Second free throw is good. 37-28 now, 9-point game as Mariah Westmoreland will take a seat. And Anna Kate Bussey, who has 4 fouls as well, she'll be in there. Inbounds pass will go into Paez. Cedartown pressing. Backwards pass. Trying to get across, and they will. Number 20, Miles. Miles will give it to Smith. Long 15-foot jumper, good. And now they are leading by 11, 39-28. Ahead now to Boozer. Boozer back out to Barclay. Barclay back to Boozer. She'll try 3 from the right side. Good! Timeout called by Coach Green. He'll take a 30. 39-31 now with 7:02 left to play. Back after 30 seconds on the Big Double A.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
(39-31) your score. Cedartown trails by 8 after a big 3 from Kinsley Boozer. Lady Dogs trying to fight their way back in this one. Cedartown in a full court press. They have 4 in the backcourt.
Trying to force a turnover. Baez traveled. Yes, she did, and it will be a turnover to Cedartown. Great job by Haven Barclay and Camille Solomon, who are right there on top of her, forced her to take the extra step.
Cedartown will inbound it from the far sideline. Bussey will do the honors.
Anna Kate will go into Haven Barclay. Haven Barclay, top of the key. She's got a defender in her face. She'll give it now to Boozer. Boozer driving to the hoop, and she got bumped into. That's a foul as well. They're going to get number 11, I think, Taylor. Nope, they're going to get 20. Kylie Miles on the foul, and Boozer will go to the free throw line, I believe, for 2 after getting a quick word from Coach Green.
6:47 left to play. Boozer trying to cut into this lead even more.
First free throw good. Boozer is almost certainly your best free throw shooter out there for Cedartown, so you like to have her out there. Second one is up and no good, as I spoke that one into existence. Rebound by them. The pass was wide, but they're going to get it down there. The layup is good. Number 11, Taylor, able to get that long pass and was able to get it to go. It's now 41-32, and Camille Solomon loses out of bounds on the pass that she mishandled. And now it'll be Cass's basketball again.
Seems like every time the Lady Dogs take 2 steps forward, Cass comes back and either matches the 2 steps or bests them by 1.
That's what happens. We're going to try to box them out with some defensive coverage again. They're trying to get through. It's Miles. They go ahead, tipped out of bounds by Asia Ware. So it'll be an inbounds pass coming for Cass across the timeline.
We executed that press a lot better than we did 2 possessions ago. The last 2 times, Cedartown has really executed the press extremely well.
Inbounds pass will go into Smith. Smith gets double teamed, splits 2 defenders, ball knocked loose. They're going to put up that shot, no good. Rebound taken underneath by Cass, and that's going to be lost out of bounds. Last touch by Solomon. They'll stay with the Colonels.
Yeah, Solomon was trying to corral that loose ball before it went out. So it'll stay Cass basketball. 6:15 left to play here in the 4th.
They get it into number 32. That's Ellison, and we got a jump ball called. That'll go back to Cedartown. Good defense by Cedartown. I believe it was Anna Kate Bussey, I think, who had the hands on.
You had Anna Kate Bussey that was behind her that got some hands on the basketball, but you also had Haven Barclay in front of her that was providing some pressure.
Haven Barclay will be the one to bring it down the floor. Barclay. Pass left side, Camille Solomon open from 3 over there. No good. Rebound will be tipped. Rebounded by Barclay. Barclay now to Boozer. Boozer has a defender on top of her. Boozer will find a lane, and she'll lay it in there, and it's good in the foul. Foul called on Sosa, I believe, number 0.
Excellent offensive possession there for the Lady Dogs. Great execution by Kinsley Boozer.
A chance to get within 6 with this free throw.
Listen, there's still a lot of time in this ball game. 5:55 left to play here in the fourth. And the way that this game has gone, that's an eternity for this Lady Dogs team. But you've got to keep up the good defense. You've got to limit the shots on Cass, and you got to get rebounds and then turnovers into points.
Boozer's and one is up and good. 41-35, inbounds pass. Cedartown going to press it, and we almost got a turnover. It's loose. It's on the floor. It slid on the floor. Should have been a travel. Now they're going to call a jump. And once again, another travel call not called. I mean, she slid with the ball on the floor. It was obvious from up here. The official on the floor, both officials near the play, did not see it or just didn't call it. And Sosa will check it in now to Paya. Paez, she's on the floor, and I think she might have trapped. We pick up the loose ball. Get it now to Boozer. Boozer takes it, hoop. Layup is no good, and there was nobody there to rebound it. But we're able to knock that one away. We get the loose ball. It'll be Boozer who gets it back.
Watch your back.
Watch out. Give it now to Asia Ware from three. It is good! 41-38. Cedartown trying to press. They get it down the floor. Number 11 is Taylor. Now to the right side. She's going to go out to Paez from three on the left side. No good off the rim. Rebound by Cass. In the corner, number 11, Taylor. Taylor back to the center. They're going to go in the paint. She's open. Paez from three on the left side. It's no good. Rebound again by Cass. Number 11, Taylor once more. Now we pick up a loose ball. Cedartown finally gets a break right there, and here comes Boozer. Kinsley Boozer bringing it across the timeline. Kinsley will pass right side Asia Ware, and they're going to call a foul on Cass, number 4, KK Evans, and honestly, that could have been an offensive foul.
It could have been, but let me tell you why it wasn't.
Yeah.
Because the momentum has gone in the direction of Cedartown.
Yeah.
And it feels like, depending on which team has the momentum, that's where the borderline calls go to. Cedartown has the momentum. We're going to get those borderline calls in favor of us.
Cass is over the limit in fouls. No fouls called on Cedartown in this period. 5 already on Cass. First free throw from Ware is good. 41-39, a 2-point ball game.
And let me tell you what, Asia Ware, she only has 8 points on the night, but I think that she is having one of the best games of her high school career here tonight.
Second free throw is good. 1-point game, 41-40. We trailed by 11 a few minutes ago. Get it ahead to Sosa, and Sosa palmed the ball. Cedartown basketball at midcourt.
And again, there's the momentum, but there's also the excellent defensive play by the Lady Dogs. They're setting up in this full court press. They're trying to trap the ball. They're trying to force the turnover, and they've done so again. Now you just got to keep the hammer on them.
Inbounds pass goes into Haven Barclay. 1-point deficit for the Lady Bulldogs, 41-40. Barclay backs up. She'll pass. Got it to Asia Ware. She'll go around a defender, lay it up, no good, and she got fouled, and she'll go to the line. A chance to give Cedartown the lead back, and the foul was called on number 32, Yvonne Ellison. But a chance for the senior Asia Ware to tie it or get the lead.
This Lady Colonels team, 16 fouls in this first 4.5 minutes, and that one is good.
41 all.
Asia Ware now in double digits. You have 3 Lady Dogs in double digits right now. Asia with 10 points. Boozer with 14. Barclay with 11. Let's see if Ware can match her.
And she does. And Cedartown leads at 42-41.
Now keep the hammer down.
And we're continuing to press it. We knocked that one out. Asia, or rather it was Haven Barclay who knocked the pass away. And we've still got 3 in the backcourt and 2 in the front court.
That's fine. We're going to bring 4 in the front court now. Bussey's right on the timeline.
Inbounds pass goes into Sosa. They flick one over there to Paez. Paez, they go down low. The layup is no good, and it'll be out of bounds last. Oh, they're going to give it to the Colonels. Holy smokes, it was out on Cedartown.
Well, we came crashing in there at the end.
Cass had a golden opportunity, though, to get an easy basket, and they could not get it to go. And that inbounds pass is going to be stolen by Cedartown. Asia Ware has it now, Haven Barclay.
Barclay got on the floor, put her body on the court to get that steal.
Here's Barclay from 3. It's up. It's no good. Rebound will be taken by Cass, but now it's going to be taken away by Bussey. Here's a 15-footer. That's going to be blocked by Sosa. Sosa takes it, lays it up. Barclay with a foul.
And let me tell you what, she got her back with that one. Barclay said, no, thank you.
That'll be
no freebies tonight, my man.
That'll be 4 fouls on Haven Barclay. And that'll be 2 coming at the line for number 0, Dariana Sosa.
What we don't want to do, though, is lose Haven Barclay.
No, and she's got 4 now.
Anna Kate also with 4. Free throw is good to tie it back up, 42 all.
This has been a heck of a game between these two squads here tonight.
This reminds me a lot of the game against Hiram.
3:56 left to play.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Cedartown.
Camille Solomon came away with that one for the Lady Dogs.
Solomon shakes off a defender. Solomon, top of the key, goes to Barclay on the left side. Haven Barclay gets around to the defender, a pick. Now they go outside to Camille Solomon on the left side. Pass was partially deflected. Boozer gets the pass. Boozer looks. Gonna have to do something with it. She'll now fade, given out to Asia Ware. She'll fade back, put up the jumper. No good. Rebound taken by Cedartown. They're gonna call a 5th foul on Haven Barclay, and I'm afraid it was. And Haven Barclay is gone.
I hate to say it.
Boy, that's a huge loss right there when you're tied 42 with 3:29. And again, what can you do? Going to bring in Mariah Westmoreland.
We're not ready to play yet.
Yeah, the official over there wasn't paying attention to the scorekeeper's table. Now Barclay is out, and she'll have to watch the rest of the game from the floor, and she is visibly frustrated, and I don't blame her. Mariah Westmoreland takes over 4.
Listen, she got beat up all night tonight and did not get the benefit of a lot of calls.
All right, here's Paez. Paez to the outside, number 20. It's Miles. She'll bounce one over here, back to Paez. She goes around the defender, goes outside. Sosa from 3, no good. Rebound taken by Cass. The putback is good. They lead it. 44-42.
We are not boxing out, and we have not boxed out all night long. We have done extremely well in every part of our play as Cass tries to steal it. They force it out of bounds, but it'll stay Cedartown basketball.
There was some contact right there, too, on that block. Cass will knock it away, Cedartown basketball. Cass leads 44-42. Bussey looks to throw it in. They'll get it into Asia Ware. Ware, left side, it's Boozer. Boozer will be called for the travel. That's the first time tonight we've been called for a travel or some sort of unforced turnover. Bad time to develop stuff like that. Paez almost traveled herself. They'll pass underneath. The layup is no good. The rebound will be taken by Cass. They're going to call a foul on Bussey, and that'll be her 5th. Bussey ripped that ball away. She had the rebound, but they're going to call her on the foul, and Anna Kate Bussey will be done. 3 players for Cedartown foul out.
Haven Barclay, Charlie Todd, Anna Kate Bussey.
2 of the 3 team fouls for Cedartown have been 5th fouls. And now who do you bring in?
Naimbi Spoon.
It'll be Naimbi Spoon.
She's going to get the call.
Spoon got some minutes in the Hiram game, had a 3-pointer against Hiram, but she's going to be called into a big moment here in this ball game. We've got 3 in the front court, 2 around the basket. Now the officials are talking about something. So 2 at the line coming now for number 11, Aniza Taylor.
That should not be a shooting foul, though.
I wouldn't think it would be.
It's on the floor. There we go. We corrected. We're correcting.
And just because it's the 5th foul doesn't make it a shooting foul.
Shooting foul. Naimbi, you got to get down there, baby. You got to get on defense. There we go.
Okay. Coach Branch's on the job, folks. Inbounds passes. Knocked away.
Oh, we had it.
And now
she's out of bounds. She is
out of bounds. She was out of bounds. Oh my goodness. They're going to give it back to Cass.
Andrew.
I don't believe what I'm seeing here today.
I forgot to take my blood pressure medicine this morning. Whew.
Boy, Coach Green is absolutely, he is yelling. The yelling you're hearing is Coach Green right now. Inbounds pass to go into Paez away from the play. Paez dribbles around. Cass leading 44-42. 2.5 to play.
There's your travel.
It should have been. They get it underneath. Jumper is up. No good. Rebound put back. That's no good. Rebound by Cedartown. Foul call on Cass. It'll be on number 11. and Zaya Taylor. That'll take us to the other end to shoot 2.
Shooting 2, down by 2, 2:22 left. 44-42, your score.
Nyenvi Spoon, fresh into the game, will be called upon to shoot 2.
No pressure.
None whatsoever.
This last 8 minutes has taken 15 minutes, it seems like.
First free throw is no good. Trying to make it a one-point game. We've got time call. We'll take it with them. Cedartown trails 44-42. 2:22 to play. 30-second break.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Nyenvi Spoon lines up at the free throw line to take her second of 2 free throws. She missed the front side. She'll try to bring the Lady Dogs to a 1-point deficit, 44-42. 2:22 left to play here from Cass High School.
3 dribbles for Nyenvi. Her second free throw is too much. No good. Rebound will be taken by Cass. Taylor will take it. And she'll pass backwards now to Miles. Miles going to try to break half court. She'll pass over here to Pius. They go down low. The layup is up, and it's good. Number 11, Taylor makes it a 4-point lead, 46-42, 2 minutes to go.
And listen, it's going to be a tough uphill battle this last 2 minutes.
Boozer to the hoop. Shot is no good. She got fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Foul called on number 20, Kylie Miles. And I want to know how they don't have players in foul trouble. Maybe they do.
Well, they've got to. They had this. That's their 8th team foul of the period, and they had 5, 4, and 3. But still,
Boozer bends her legs, puts it in the air, and it is good. 46-43, 3-point game.
A 1-possession game for this Lady Dogs team.
2 minutes exactly on the clock. Second free throw is no good. Rebound by Cass. Got to get that board. Taylor ahead now to Smith, trying to get around a pick. They are able to pass it away to Miles. Left side they go. Now to the center is Paez again. Paez gets double teamed. Gets around her defender. 1:45 to play. They go down low to Smith, back outside. Now they go to Paez at the center. 16 on the shot clock. Boozer around her. They'll go now to the left end. Go down low. Picked it away. It's loose. Cedartown has the ball. And we had it on the floor. We passed it right to her. The layup is no good. Rebound will be taken by Cedartown. It's going to be Camille Solomon. Solomon takes it to the hoop. Puts it up. It's good! 1-point game, 46-45.
The freshman with a big score right there for the Lady Dogs.
Here's Paez. Paez, right side pass. 20 to Miles. Down to the right corner. Loose ball. And picked back up by Cass.
But what a play there by Asia Ware to poke it away momentarily.
They go down low. The shot is up. It's good. They're going to wave it off. A travel. Cedartown ball.
What a time for the man to find his whistle. My goodness, it's been missing all night, but he found it there. 1:02 left to play.
62 ticks on the clock. Cedartown trails by 1, 46-45. Camille Solomon, the freshman. Solomon, left side. Asia Ware from 3, no good. Rebound by Cass. They'll go ahead, loose ball, picked back up though. And Cass still having trouble kind of getting their hands around it. Miles goes ahead to Paez. 41 seconds, we're down by 1 point. Left side.
Got to force a turnover here.
Shot no good, foul call.
They get Asia.
That'll be her 4th. 4th team foul for Cedartown in the period. Every single foul that Cedartown has committed in this period has been a big one. That one there to force 2 shots from the free throw line. And here you hope that Cass can't find the hoop here, but the first free throw is good. That's going to make it a 3-point game.
My guess is their only player on the team that's shooting 80% from the stripe is at the stripe right now. That would be my guess.
That's usually how it goes. Second free throw, good. 3-point lead, 48-45. 60-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
36.3 clicks on the clock. Cedartown trails by 3. 48-45 your score.
This is a point where you wish you had Haven Barclay out there, who's a great three-point shooter. Here's Camille Solomon. Solomon can hit the 3-2.
But you got to have a quick basket.
Go underneath the Ware. She got fouled. And that'll send Ware to the line to shoot 2. The foul called on number 20, Kylie Miles.
We needed a quick basket there.
Miles' 5th foul, by the way.
And Asia's got to hit both of them here.
Shakaya Ware will check in to replace Kylie Miles, who just fouled out.
Honestly. All right, you got Boozer that doesn't have any fouls. You got Naeem Spoon with none. Camille Solomon has 3. All right, nobody's in foul trouble.
First free throw, good. 48-46 now. Cedartown down by 2. And now Cedartown or Cass, I'm not sure. We called time. We'll take it with them. 30-second break. We'll be back after this.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter talking strategy in the break there. Cedartown still in their timeout. When we come out of the timeout, Asia Ware will go back to the free throw line to complete her trip. She hit the first one. It's a 2-point game, 48-46. We were talking about, do you miss the free throw here, try for the rebound? If they inbound it, how quickly do you foul?
Well, with 27 seconds, I think you have to be pretty quick about it.
I think you have to be extremely quick.
It also depends on whether or not you make this shot or not.
I think if we hit here and they inbound, I think you're going to see them foul if they get it across the timeline. I'd foul before then.
Second free throw, good. 1-point game, 48-47.
Be ready to foul. Be ready to foul. If they get it cleanly, be ready to foul.
Inbounds pass over here. And they're trying to play a game of keep away. And Camille Solomon will commit the foul. That'll be Solomon's 4th, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. That'll send her to the free throw line. So Cedartown, that made those 2 made free throws for us huge, because they can still keep it a 1-possession game even if they make 2 of them.
But I think Coach Green's call there.
So they're gonna call this a personal foul.
They're gonna call it an intentional foul.
Yeah.
On Camille. So that will give her 2 shots in the ball.
That's unfortunate. That's just the mistake of a young player right there, because it was quite a hard push. She ended up pushing her to the floor. The first free throw is no good. But now that's going to force us to steal an inbounds pass. She'll have another chance. She missed the first one. Smith at the free throw line. Second one up, and it is no good.
All right, so far in a worst case scenario, that's best case. But now you've got to force a steal. Steal or turnover very quickly.
And honestly, I'll take a foul, too.
Yep. Wide open from the right side. Three-pointer is up and no good. Rebound by Cass, and they put it up. It's good. We got to score a three very quickly.
You got to hit a three, Asia.
Asia Ware.
Off her foot,
Dribbled it
out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, you got to steal here. You got to have a steal.
8.5 on the clock, and we're down by 3, 50-47.
We've got 4 in the backcourt. They'll go all the way into the front court.
Lost the handle. Now we got a quick foul. Did they get the timeout in? The Cass coach was trying to call time. And they're going to call the foul on Cedartown, I think.
Yeah, they got Mariah. Yeah, that's her first.
Yeah, they hugged her.
Doesn't matter. We're good.
But one of these free throws made, and it's out of reach. 3-point lead for Cass, 50-47. Number 5, Shakaya Ware at the free throw line. She replaced Miles, who just fouled out. First free throw, no good. Didn't even hit the rim. And if this second free throw doesn't hit the rim,
it's our ball.
It's got to be our ball. Now we have timeout called by Cass. 5.1 to go. Cedartown down by 3. Let's take this 30-second break. We'll be back.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
5.1 seconds remaining in what has turned in to one heck of a ball game here from Cass High School. If you will remember, this was a 7-3 ball game at the end of the first 8 minutes of play. This has turned into an instant classic. Cedartown trails by 3, 50-47, and the Colonels at the free throw line to shoot 1.
She missed the first one. The second one is up, and it is no good. Rebound by Cedartown. And we don't have time to put up a shot. That's it. Cass survives the Cedartown Lady Bulldogs 50-47 in a hard-fought ball game. Let's take a 60-second break, and we'll come back and wrap this up on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Your final for tonight from Cass High School. Lady Dogs fall in region play by a final score of 50-47. This was a 7-3 ball game at the end of the first period, with both teams struggling immensely offensively. However, both teams would come back and they would pick things up in just a fantastic performance from this Lady Dog squad, falling just short here on the road. Your scoring line for tonight: Kinsley Boozer finishes the night with 15 points. Asia Ware with 13, Haven Barclay with 11. 3 different Lady Dogs finishing the night in double-digit figures. Camille Solomon will also add 8 points in the scoring effort for this Lady Dog squad in just a tough matchup here on the road. The Lady Dogs, they played extremely well defensively. They were able to get some things going offensively, but really what ended up hurting the Lady Dogs in the end was foul trouble. Cedartown had to play those last critical moments in this ball game without some of their big-time players, including Charlie Todd, Anna Kate Bussey, and Haven Barclay.
Yeah, especially having Haven Barclay gone, because she was really kind of your leader on the floor. Yeah, I mean, you've got other leaders too, like Camille Solomon, who's kind of turned into a leader, Asia Ware also. But Haven Barclay, really kind of the heart and soul, I think you can say, of the team. And she not being out there with her ability to shoot, and not only that, but control the ball and get turnovers, that really was a huge loss for Lady Bulldogs. Your FCA player of the game, to me, has got to be Asia Ware.
Absolutely.
Asia Ware, I think, Asia Ware with an outstanding ball game, 13 points. Unfortunately, she'll probably remember this ball game because of the turnover she committed at the end toward the end of the ball game, and that certainly doesn't tell the whole tale of what she did in this ball game. Her efforts, along with Barclay and Boozer, kept us in this ball game. And Asia Ware is your FCA player of the game for tonight's ball game. Coming up in about 12 minutes, we got the boys matchup, so we hope you'll stay tuned for that. Sam Branch will have the call for you on that one, so hope you'll stay tuned. For those listening on Facebook and YouTube, we'll start a new video for that. Again, it'll be audio only. For those listening back at the radio station, we're going to send it back there for some music, and then we'll come back in about 12 minutes for the start of the boys matchup here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network. Your final score, Cedartown falls, 50-47 to the Cass Lady Colonels. We'll be back in about 12 minutes here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
W291 TN Cedartown. Your home for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. AM 1340 and now 106.1 FM WGAA.